Good morning and happy. Hello, Desuka. Get the frick all the way in here, cat peasants. What day are we on? Thursday. We're nearly at Friday. It's Friday Eve. Get the frick all the way in here. Um, Today, in light of the passing of Yoshihisa Kishimoto, who people probably don't know his name. I didn't know his name, but is probably one of the most important people in video game history. He's amongst that group, if you ask me. Um, we're going to be playing NEKKETSU KOUHA KUNIO-KUN, which basically translates to like hot-blooded male schoolboy Kunio-kun or something like that. And it's essentially the Japanese original of the series that became Renegade, and Renegade ended up inspired being like, the basis of Double Dragon, which, kind of blew up the beat 'em up genre. But it was originally a series about a schoolboy, and when it was released in the West, it was repackaged as, being about a gang vigilante, and it became Renegade. But the original series went on to spawn a million different games, and a lot of them didn't come over to the West because of this kind of repackaged fork that we had. Renegade had a few games in the West, and then it kind of finished up, whereas Kunio-kun had millions of games, and a lot of them didn't come out over here. And then the ones that did, they were repackaged again to be a different series, like River City Ransom. So I thought, let's look at the original. Let's go back and see where it started. Happy Thursday, Hugh. Thanks, Mark. Get the frick all the way in here, mate. Happy Thursday to me. Appreciate that, brother. Happy. Love Kunio-kun's actually, Mark. I think you might have easily done, mate. But I think you might have got the name a little bit wrong there. It's actually. Anyway, so we've already completed Renegade. This is the Japanese original before it was repurposed. Now, it's got different sprites, it's got different backgrounds, it's got different music. If there is any story, I don't think there is, but if there is, we probably can't read it because I couldn't find a translation patch. I can find them for the NES versions, but not the arcade. If anyone does know about that existing, let me know. Anyway, I've got work in a bit, so it's going to be a very short stream, like an hour at best. So let's just fucking crack the frick on, shall we? Hope yous are all happy.
3, 2, 1, go!
But essentially, I said go, and now I'm going to talk again. I want to explore the Kunio-kun series. I've wanted to even before, Kishimoto died. This is something I wanted to do. It's a series that interests me. Because a lot of them are Japan only, it doesn't feel right to go from playing like Renegade and River City Ransom and then to jump to Kunio-kun versions that were Japan only. So I think it's right to start at the beginning of Kunio-kun and do that as well as like a separate branch. So that's what we're doing. Let's freaking go, gamers. See, look, it's not gangs. These are Japanese school uniforms. Don't be alarmed. Music's cool. Do I ever start at the timer when I'm just watching? Yeah, because like there's like a Japan only sequel to River City Ransom, which is like, but it's based off of a play. It's like the school kids doing a play, and all of those like American games like Dodgeball and Nintendo World Cup in Japan, those are released as like the same school kids, Kunio-kun and his mates, doing sports. So like, whereas in America it was Nintendo World Cup, or in the West, in Japan it's like Kunio-kun's high school football, and I just think that's a charming little different way of doing it. And there's probably some really good games out there that we don't know as well. Oh god.
This is a message for all Midgar Railway passengers. There ain't no getting off this train we're on. Except for Tifa, cause she's a giant slag who has to get off at the next stop to service your da.
To service your dad. Mate, if my dad, no disrespect to me mum, but if my dad brought Tifa home, that would have had a big impact on my life, is all I'm gonna say. Thank you so much for the bits, Irish. Just such a shame I've got to ban you after making me laugh and giving bits. Take care, mate. Look after yourself. It's been nice knowing you. Happy. Get the frick in here. Happy Thursday. See, crashing the Boy Street Challenge, and I still... See, I don't even know what that is. What are you doing, Steps? Oh, don't. I'm going to get a semi. Alright. It's a serious channel about video games. Let's go. They assaulted Kunio-kun's red-headed schoolmate just because he's got red hair and we're in Japan. Look, this is all totally different. It's like the same but different. Okay, this music's the same. Has it still got the platform on the end? Yeah, it has. Yeah, so for those who are new to this game, it has the... Oh god, what are the buttons here? Okay, that's that one. But that's a weird place to put that. Oh, okay. So yeah, for those who are new to this game, it's got that system. Some people will recognize it from Double Dragon 2, I believe, where there's no punch or kick button. There's an attack to the left button and an attack to the right button. And so you can attack behind yourself or in front, depending on the button. And it takes a little bit to get used to, but it is innovative and fun and exciting and happy once you get the hang of it. The problem is you can't change what way you're facing. It just depends on the nearest enemy. Is he like meant to be the teacher who gives you the cane? I'm not doing very good here. But like the amount of moves, this is like technically the first beat 'em up. The amount of moves that you've got, like a lot of beat 'em ups don't even have. Like you can knock them to the ground and then lie on top of them and punch them, like pinning them down. You've got a running attack. You've got a wall jump. Well, that wasn't the wall jump. Yeah, I see you got a wall jump. You got your flying kicks. You can grab them and knee them and then throw them over your shoulder. Like a lot of beat 'em ups, especially like the early ones, didn't have this kind of stuff. So really cool and epic. I think I'm dead. I think he's talking to me as well, but I can't understand. Anyone translate? Mark, you've been to Japan. What's he saying? I mean, I won't talk over him this time. Look at all of these graphics. The graphics are awesome. Okay, how do you spell ass using Japanese? It says get, lose, lost. That makes a lot of sense, to be fair. I'd love to know what I've just writ. Alice always goes, writ isn't a word. Shut the fuck up. Fuchsia, get the frick in here. Happy Thursday, mates. I hope you're good. No, not red-headed. KUNIO-KUN, friend. So yeah, in the West, this was rebranded as Renegade, and it kind of like took the theme of like the Warriors film. And then it had like a few microcomputer ports, and then it basically disappeared. But in Japan, it went on to have a million different spin-offs and sequels, and I feels like it's wrong to explore those without, you know, it feels wrong to go from Renegade to later entries in KUNIO-KUN when we haven't done the earlier entries in KUNIO-KUN, even if by in large part they're just a reskin. Uh-oh, the boss is getting involved. What have I told you? This guy, you can't kick him off the bridge, off the platform. He just has none of it. Rusty. I do think. Wait a minute, hey man. That sounded like he sounded Californian then. Oh, have some of that. Hiroshi. See, because Mark's been to Japan, it gives him the ability to decipher these things. No! No, I was close! This game also doesn't give you... continues. Or I think you can get one if you get a certain score. Okinawa, California. Yeah, we've all heard of it. No, Mark, stop downplaying it. Obviously, I wasn't being serious when I said the fact that you've been to Japan. But at the same time, it is absolutely true. Stop lying. Like, we were all looking at the word Hiroshi and we're like, huh? What is that? Mark's like, step aside. Like, look at this as well. Like, this is 1986. Okay, this is 1 year after Super Mario Brothers. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters on screen at once. Do you know how many characters Final Fight on the Super Nintendo can have at once? 3, mate. 3. Double Dragon on the NES? 3. This is 7. It's like several years earlier. I know it's arcade hardware, but still. Ugh. And it's got weapons. You can't pick the weapons up, but it has got them. To be unfair, that's what Foxy Dude gets for wearing his G in public. It's not a G. This is a school uniform. You be ignorant. Stop it, that's ignorant. In Japan, you have to wear karate gear. It's not racist. Thanks, Mark. You too. I've discovered the plot story of the game. It's that one kid was bullied and then KUNIO-KUN transferred into the school and decided to beat up the bullies because bullying is bad. That's an awesome... Not only thank you, Fuchsia, for looking into that. That's unconventional, and it's feel-good, wholesome story for the ages. Who can't get behind that? And it, you know, for once, what's the male equivalent of the Bechdel test, which is a thing where women in media often only exist in reference to men, or they'll only have conversations about men. And to pass the Bechdel test, you have to the Bechdel source test. You have to have 2 women who speak to each other and not about a man. But what's the male equivalent of that? Because, you know, there's no princess to rescue here. We're just defending our friends. We're defending our bros. No princess. No damsel in distress. Oh, he's getting done in again by a different group. Okay. Whoa. Ow. Well, is this the same or different? They're doing that Slav squat. In before he'd unknowingly befriended Fred West. I feel like this scene is similar but different. It's the Okinawa, California skyline. We've all seen it on TV. Look at these guys. Look at that. That's inspiration for the Ninja Turtles right there with these things that they wear on their heads. I remember remember when I first saw Ryu from Street Fighter and he had the headband, and I was like, wow, just like the Ninja Turtles. I also like the massive pile of beams. Yes, son. Oh, there's another one. You have to watch your timer on this level as well. Man, I'm right here, do it. Okay, don't do it. Now all these dickheads are gonna get involved. I knew it. Voices at this time as well, not, you know, commonplace. Have these got... Wow. Have they got... are those razor blades? Fuck. Actually, are they razor blades? Vuvuzelas. Not gonna have enough time to finish the level here. Auto crouch alive and well in 1986. Oh, like nice splash graphics. Uh-oh. It's dickhead. You can tell I'm a dickhead because I'm wearing double denim. Oh, time up. We didn't even get to die. I think we gotta continue here though. No, where's me continue? Do I have to press a special button? Because when you get your face in the corner, that normally means like you've got an extra life. That's the most rigged thing I've ever seen. What are you talking about, Irish? See, Mark? You're like, oh no, I just looked at the wiki, and then you literally translate in Japanese in real time for us. Whoa, he's got involved early? Oh shit. The satisfaction of throwing one person into another person is here, and it's epic. Is that a KUNIO-KUN emote? I don't think so. Even cat peasants can't have that level of access. It's a kick. Love kick. Some of that dickhead. Oh. Here we go again. But wait, that dude's got red hair as well. Mates, don't worry, Mark. You're already officially... You and Hysteric Moon are official stream translators. And your responsibility when we play a JRPG with reams of text, it's going to be your responsibility. I'm going to be like, are you sure that said lol farts? Are you sure that says piss and shit? I don't know. A few spoken phrases from Yakuza. Come on, man. I mean, for a game of its time, games at this point were very cartoony. That's another point you need to make. You need to recognize is like games were very cartoony and very playful. Look at the realism on these motorbike graphics. It's incredible. Right, here come the dickheads. See, the kick is a helpful move to stun them, but then if that guy who you were facing goes away, then you can't do the kick anymore. I love that. Yeah, we're gonna run out of time again. No! No! Okay, so you can continue, but what button? Yes, please, I would like to continue, please. What button? No! No! This is riggery on an unfathomable level. We're never going to be able to do it if we can't figure out how to continue. But yeah, while Renegade and Kunio-Kun didn't take the world by storm, they served as the template for Double Dragon, which did. And then after Double Dragon came out, every bloody developer in the world was making beat-em-ups, which ended up culminating with Final Fight, which simultaneously followed Double Dragon and also invented the universe. And then everyone followed the Final Fight templates for the rest of history. You what? Do you reckon these guys have got like the Japanese equivalent of like Ray Winston's accent? Yeah. What you do wearing your school uniform at a bloody train station, you cunt. I'm just trying to protect my friend. He's getting bullied. I'll bully you in a minute. Also, like, they've got the sort of 50s aesthetic. Get your mobiles and laptops out now, this you. What's that sign say on the wall, please, Mark? Oh, never mind. Hurry up, come on. Where are yous? If we just don't attack, then the time will run out. It's incredibly clever. Welcome in, Corp. Finally, the promised stream foretold to me 3,000 years. Yes, this is the stream you were promised. That's exactly right, Corp. It's the game. The prophecy was true. It is a game I don't care about. Have some of that. Come on, Ref. Oh, I thought I got both of them then. This is dangerous. I knew it was dangerous. Well, how do I continue? You've got a fucking playable master system in Lost Judgment. You could spin off with like 12 games on. I am terrible at all the ones I've unlocked. Love playable master system. Yeah. Excuse me. Of course, it was going to be a game no one asked for. No, I feel like until campaign mode relaunches properly, we're going to do... I don't want to do any new campaigns. We're sort of going to do in between. Like, you know, Master Levels was an add-on pack. This is a... You know, it's a regional difference. So, just make do. Alright. God damn it. Your Honor, I was bullied, so I threw a bunch of them in the ocean. I hope they can swim. They couldn't swim. However, but helping your friend in a time of need, we're gonna give you the honor of the city. And also, you're going to prison. The only Alex kid, I still in my head say Alex the kid. I don't know why. At some point in my childhood, the word "the" got inserted. And it can never go away now. So when we do play Alex Kid, I'm going to be calling it Alex the Kid all the time. And people are going to be coming into chat going, actually, and I'm still going to do it anyway. But the only Alex the Kid game that I played was the Mega Drive one. And apparently that's by far the worst of them. So if you're playing the Master System ones and you're hating it, then God help us all. Oh, double majiggity? Hell yeah. Welcome in, Mr. J. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, mate. Have some of that, you slag. I hope you're good, mate. But apparently, Alex the Kid in Shinobi World is excellent. But the others are alright. We're probably going to have to play the Alex the Kid games leading up to that, as well as the Shinobi games leading up to that. When you have a crossover, the computer gives double requirements. Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. Me too. Well, I'm relatively okay considering the ultimate riggery of AIDS that is my life. But we're not going to go into that. I think I'd rather play Shinobi in Alex Kid World. It's ignorant. AIDS. AIDS never changes. If you had bam bam but one flying kick bam 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 bam. The song doesn't go like that. Mate. Love splash graphics. The bosses, the only way I know how to hit them is flying kick, and even then, you're gambling with your life. Right, this could be a PB. Get lost, punk. So just to translate for you, that's what the American version says. So no, that's the extra life. Okay, okay. I had it wrong. Yes, PB and extra life unlocked. Oh no! Even the women are picking on him. You have been brought disgrace. Japan is a pioneer in terms of social equality. In 1986, they were like, it's okay to beat women up. Still yet to become okay in the West. Alex Kidd in Miracle World, Fantasy Zone, Penguin Land, Quarter Enduro Racer, Woody Pop, Maze Hunter 3D, and Secret Command. Fantasy Zone is meant to be brilliant. That's like, it was based off Defender, where you can, you know, the screen just loops around and you can go back and forth, and you've got like a number of targets to kill, but it's all the cutest graphics ever, and I think it's also got like a shop upgrade thing. That's listed every, and I fucking hate it. I hate it. Uh-oh. Oh, this woman. We have a bad time fighting this woman, actually. I think we ended up leaving one person alive so we can get the kick, but we need to separate them. And they are onto me. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we're fucked. What was that? Oh! God damn. No! Okay, the strategy. Oh, there we go. This is what you have to do, but I've run out of time now. What's she saying, Mark? Oh yeah, it auto continues for you. Did I even have to put a new credit in there? I don't think I did. The American one makes you. Pretty sure the American one is like you can continue, but it's gonna cost you. Japan, land of hope and glory, mate. Oh, no, sorry, love. I don't do that kind of shit anymore. Right, let's keep 2 of them alive for extra kick on ability. See, if you don't know how to play beat 'em ups, one of the main strats in a beat 'em up is approach them slightly diagonally, because their ability to punch you, they have to wait for you to line up, and you can just get in there a frame earlier. I've just says something like, "I'm not gonna stop." Oh baby, that's what Tifa said to me, Dad. No, let's not make Tifa and me dad a mean. Stop it right now. Okay, we're gonna be stuck on this level for a while. As the pure rig. You what? Sonic the Fighters. I enjoyed that. I mean, it's not a serious fighting game, is it, by any means? But I enjoyed that they made Sonic moves into a fighting game. But the Wheel of Struggle is like, do you like enjoying games? Yeah, yeah. Don't give a fuck. That's, if you want to experience a game, the wheel is not the best place to be introduced to it. By design, I'm not criticizing. That's its design. It's like, let's all struggle together. But I've made a pledge to myself. Not gonna say I'm 100% gonna stick to this, so it's not really a pledge. But I've decided that I'm not gonna play wheel games that I don't know, because I don't want pain, suffering to be my first impression. Also, I don't really have the time, so it's kind of a bit of both. And also, I'm not going to play games that I do know, because it's going to sour my perception of those games. So, yeah, those are my 2 new rules. Not going to play games I don't know. And I'm not going to play games I do know. Also, you put blood, sweat, and tears in, and you know, it's a competition. This is by design. I'm just being a baby. But you put blood, sweat, and tears in. You give it your all. You cry. And then you get sniped by a screenshot anyway. And you're just left feeling like, do all that for? Which is the design of it, you know. By the way, I uploaded onto YouTube all of my Wheel of Struggle entries. They're now there for everyone to share in the tilt and the pain, if you care to do so. Should be a playlist for them all. just realized, oh my god, I can't believe it. This is a 3-button game, and the controller's only got 2 buttons showing. I can't. What have I done? I made a disrespect to all video game. Through the magic of Majiggity, we have just grown 2 extra buttons. Yeah, I'm not leaving the wheel or anything like that. Not on so dramatic. I'm just going to be more... What's the word? Judicious? I'm not going to put myself out to take part in every one. I'm going to do it at my level of enjoyment. Discerning. Thank you. Thank you, Irish. Not leaving the wheel, just not going to play. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've definitely discovered some games I wouldn't have known about via the wheel. And I've had some great memories and met some great people. I'm not leaving the wheel. I don't know why I'm focusing on this so much. But I'm just going to be more discerning about when I take part. Life is difficult at the minute. I barely even have time for my own stream. So I'm not going to put myself out. I'm going to engage with it at my level. We'll miss you. I'll still be in there. I'll still be going in the Discord antagonizing people. Alt F4 is my favorite wheel discovery. Oh, we only had 4 seconds left. Incredible. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say me fave, but it was definitely a thing that got discovered. Tifa's Dar is leaving the wheel. But yeah, like me and Alice were watching Love on the Spectrum, which is like people with autism try and find love, and they get like matchmaking. And it's a really sweet program, and the people on it are so wholesome, and it's pure, and it's nice. But then this one kid was like, he's never been on a date, and he's got an imaginary friend called Tifa, imaginary girlfriend, and I was like, am I autistic? Not that there's anything wrong. I was like, he chose well. And then Alice was like, why? What does Tifa look like? I was like, let's change the channel. Is the wheel still using the half? The submission only get 1 point regardless of their position. That was your main grade. I think they changed it, but I don't know what they changed it to. I'd say what my favorite was Rocket Knight's Adventure, or maybe Into the Breach. Did we do Into the Breach? I think I didn't do that one. Alright, time is of the Majiggity. Okay, we knocked it down. That's a first. Fuchsia, since you stopped doing those tables of everyone's ranking, there have been some irregularities, not irregularities, but there's been, you know, it's brought the wheel into disrepute, because now Markman does the tables, and guess who's top of the table? Mark was top of the table when I did them too, so it sounds like he's doing a fantastic. No, mate, it's stop it. Stop. No, it's because he's right in the table and he's just putting himself at the top. Still have participation, but top 10 is more of on top of that. It's chilled out quite a bit, so we only have 2, 3. Yeah, it has chilled out a bit on it. I think the wheel, that was a death for me. What? Is an excellent competition. And I'm glad, and long may it live. I'm glad it existed. And that it exists. It's handbags. Fucking hell. Love kneeing women in the nuts. It's my favourite. Oh god. I reckon like 99.9% of people who ever played this game, this is the stage where they were like, this is the most rigged thing I've ever seen. See, there's no way to control. You can't fly and kick this one. There's no way to control where you're facing, except for like get closer to one of the other enemies. Come on, we're running out of time here. More ways than one. I'm gonna get rigged. I already used my extra life. Urgh. She's got me. Time up. Nice. Oh, Johnny Lennox is the bad news, brother. Probably my last goal now. Gloria. Honestly, try throwing the enemy into the other enemy. You'll love it. If you try throwing it into another enemy. You what? Is Barbara's you that hard? I did play Sonic Spinball a bit growing up. I never really got past level 2. But if I've got extra time, I might entertain that one. It's not a great game. I'm not a massive pinball fan anyway. Man, I'm right here, do it. Got two of them. Oh. That was. He flew too close to the ocean. Oh, hell yeah! Oh wait, I'm dying as well. No! I thought I'd come up with an exploit there. Didn't even know I streamed it, mate. Did I stream it? Didn't even know I streamed it. Took you 68 hours to 100%. So extrapolate that for my time. That we're looking at longer than As Your Dreams. Although I felt like I smashed that one on Action 53, that link all the networks one. Maybe that was an easy one. Uh-oh. Oh, his kick's got longer range. Do you reckon this is where the tunnel snakes were invented? No? Okay. I mean, I don't know when this is set, but it seems 50s-ish. Now, I imagine in Japan, 50s-ish culture might have come a bit later, if at all. I don't know. Maybe not. You know, post-war, there's a lot of Americans in Japan at the time. I don't know what I'm talking about. Man, I might here do it. Normally they want to get either side of me, but now they don't, because they don't want to kick them, that's why. The Operation Throw Them in the river isn't going to plan. Have some of that. Extra life graphics. Yeah, I think it's sad that Kishimoto died. He was only in his 60s. See you later, shitbag. And I think he's not properly recognised in terms of the level of impact he had on gaming. To name it, I didn't know his name till he died. But you know, first game to let us kick women in the nuts. Gotta respect that. Slagathor. Now, this is what I call gameplay. Uh-oh. No! It's Thatcher! How did she escape? She escaped the containment units. You know that bit at the start of Zelda 3 where it's like the wise men set a seal that was supposed to stand for the rest of time? That what they didn't say for political reasons is that seal was meant to contain Thatcher. How many fucking... health's been gone for ages? Yes! Remember that last time? Oh, I've still got it. Oh, last time we were playing Renegade and we beat the boss and then the other characters walk off screen, but we were down to the last few seconds and the time doesn't stop after you beat the boss and the characters took a while to walk off screen and then it was like, time up, game over. Oh my god, they stabbed him. Holy frick, this is the second to last level. These guys, if they stab you, it's insta-kill. Love video game. That's it. Oh, I've got an extra life. They're wearing sunglasses as well, so that's how you know they're tough. That's rigged! Well, that's all, folks. Unfortunately, I've got to go to work. Work bastards. I know. When campaign mode relaunches, we're going to hit all the social medias. We're going to try and do shorts and YouTubes, and then everyone will be throwing $299.99 MSRP on me, and then I'll quit my job. That's the plan. All right. Welcome in, Shorty. See you later, Shorty. Okay, it's 50 minutes. Deaths, 12. I mean, we made it to the second to last level. What's the date today? The 9th, is it? It is the 9th. Wow, it's like I actually know what the fuck's going on for once. All right, guys. Yeah, thanks for hanging. Appreciate it. I'll try and get on more if I can. Look after yourselves. Have a great Thursday. It's Friday Eve. Good luck with whatever it is that you're dealing with today or ever in the world. Well, yeah, you're not wrong, Shorty. You're just an asshole. Yep, same. Same. Right, we're gonna raid Sinistubborn because he's a funny man. So if you're staying on Twitch, hang out there if you like. Look after yourselves. Have a great rest of your day. See you soon. Take care. Peace and love. Walk.
頑張ってね。